63% of immigrants are on welfare, Census confirms. Sean Adeltabatabai, News Punch reports. The majority of immigrants in the United States are using welfare programs designed to help poor American families, as Census Bureau has found. According to the analysis of numbers from 2014, 63% of non-citizens are using a welfare program, and it grows to a staggering 70% for those here 10 years or more. The finding confirms President Trump's claims that immigrants are costing the nation and draining U.S. resources. Washington Examiner reports the Center for Immigration Studies said in its report that the numbers given support for Trump's plan to cut non-citizens off welfare from the public charge, quote unquote, if they want a green card that allows them to legally work in the United States. Quote, the Trump administration has proposed new public charge rules, making it harder for prospective immigrants to qualify for lawful permanent residence green cards, that is, if they use or are likely to use U.S. welfare programs, end quote, said CIS. Quote, concern over immigrant welfare use is justified as households headed by non-citizens use means-tested welfare at high rates. Non-citizens in the data, including illegal immigrants, long-term temporary visitors like guest workers, and permanent residents who have not naturalized. While barriers to welfare's use exit for these groups, it has not prevented them from making extensive use of the welfare system, often receiving benefits on behalf of U.S.-born children, end quote, added the Washington-based immigration think tank. The numbers are huge. The report said that there are 4,684,784 non-citizen households receiving welfare. And nearly all of these 4,370,385 households have at least one worker in the house. In their report, Stephen Camarota, the Director of Research, and Karen Ziegler, a demographer at the center, said that in census data, about half of those are in the United States illegally. Their key findings in the analysis: in 2014, 63% of households headed by a non-citizen reported that they use at least one welfare program, compared to 35% of native-headed households. Welfare use drops to 58% for non-citizen households and 30% for native households if cash payments from the Earned Income Tax Credit are not counted as welfare. Earned Income Tax Credit recipients pay no federal income tax. Like other welfare, EITC is a means-tested anti-poverty program that, like other programs, one has to work to receive it. Compared to native households, non-citizen households have much higher use of food programs, that's 45% versus 21% for natives, and Medicaid 50% versus 23% for natives. So you see they have much more benefits than native U.S. people. Now, including the EITC, 31% of non-citizens headed households receive cash welfare compared to 19% of native households. If the EITC is not included, then cash recipient by non-citizen households is slightly lower with natives, 6% versus 8%. While most new legal immigrants, green card holders, are barred from most welfare programs, as are illegal immigrants and temporary visitors, these provisions have only a modest impact on non-citizen household use rates because, one, most legal immigrants have been in the country long enough to qualify. Two, the bar does not apply to all programs, nor does it always apply to non-citizen children. Three, some states provide welfare to new immigrants on their own. And most importantly, four, non-citizens, including illegal immigrants, can receive benefits on behalf of their U.S.-born children who are awarded U.S. citizenship and full welfare eligibility at birth. Kindly support my Patreon account, since that's the only way I can continue what you like seeing on this channel. Thank you. You'll find it in the description box below.